Are you guys ready for one of the best healthy salad recipes? It's a Greek salad and with only 6 ingredients plus one super flavorful dressing, it's really hard to beat this classic salad. There is just something so wonderful about the simplicity of it. So let's dive right in. As I mentioned, there are just a handful of ingredients needed for the classic Greek salad. And the first one is cucumber. I am using an English cucumber rather than a field cucumber, as I am leaving the skin on, and an English cucumber has a naturally thinner skin. Now I realized about halfway through slicing that I would have been far easier and more logical to slice the cucumber lengthwise first, then slice across. Now I realized about halfway through slicing that it would have been far easier and more logical to slice the cucumber lengthwise first, then slice across. But I decided to slice across first, which means that I then just stack a bunch of steaks on top of each other and cut them in the 2/4. But either way works. Once you've got the cucumber sliced up, add to it a large mixing bowl. Next up is one bell pepper, and while you could really use any color, I'm opting for the red today. Just slice the top and bottom off the bell pepper and remove the seeds. Slice the bell pepper into strips and then across for the fairly chunky dice. This Greek salad is the best, and everything is pretty chunky. Not only does it give it more of a rustic, farm-to-table vibe, but it's also easier to eat with your fork. Don't forget to slice up the edible parts around the stem on the top and bottom because we don't want any food waste, and then add the bell pepper to your mixing bowl. Next up is one pint of little tomatoes and just slice those in half. If you got juicy and fresh tomatoes from your garden, feel free to swap those as well and slice them into larger chunks. The key takeaway with a Greek salad is just that everything is as fresh as it can be, so that the handful of simple flavors really shines. So once your tomatoes are sliced up, add them to the bowl with the other ingredients. In terms of the onion, for this salad I've seen shallots, white onion and red onion used, but red onion is definitely more authentic. You'll need half of the medium red onion, and once the slice in half and the skin is removed, I like to cut it into these wedges, sliced top to bottom through the root end. I think this gives a prettier presentation to the final salad rather than slicing it across as I normally would when I want thin slices of the onion or before I'm about to dice it. But again, either way works, so you do you. And before adding the onion to the bowl, I just gently break apart the red onion pieces. Of course, you can't make a great salad recipe without olives, so that's next on our list. You'll need half a cup of olives, and I like to slice them in half, so I know from Greek friends, and it's also common to keep the olives raw. And that allows with a common throughout this salad, these big chunky pieces are best. And last but certainly not least is the feta cheese. Make sure you buy high-quality Greek feta cheese that's cut into blocks. Don't use pre-crumbled feta for this salad if you can help it. I know it's easy, but I don't really think the flavor compares, which is probably due to the anti-cutting activities added to those tubs of crumbled cheese. Plus, when you've got a large block of feta, about 4 ounces or so, you can either slice it into cubes or crumble it yourself into large chunks. And now for the dressing. The reality is that authentic Greek salads are often just drizzled with high-quality olive oil and red wine vinegar. It's simple and easy. To make that, Add a third cup red wine vinegar to a bowl along with the juice of 1 lemon, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, half a teaspoon of dried oregano, half a teaspoon of dried garlic, a quarter teaspoon of salt, and a quarter teaspoon of mixed pepper. Then while you're whisking that together, you can drizzle in half a cup of olive oil until it's emulsified. And the beauty of the salad is that because there is no leafy greens or anything that will wilt, it's a perfect salad to meal prep because it's durable. The simple mix of ingredients make it the perfect appetizer, salad or light lunch. If you enjoyed today's video, please do hit that like button, as it helps to support my channel. Share this recipe with your family and friends for a little health inspiration, and I will see you again in the next video.